See Weather Lab. Here's Dave's forecast.
Well, most of the evening showers and thunderstorms have calmed down. We're left with fair skies across Acadiana tonight. Checking out our webcam out over the corner of Johnson at South College. Roadways are nice and dry. A few folks out on a Saturday night looking good out there in the hub city, and I think we'll be all right for most of the overnight period. Might get some extra showers start to develop along the coast very, very late tonight, closer toward the early part of tomorrow morning, and some of those showers and thunderstorms will start to lift inland. And it looks like maybe a wet day for the Father's Day period. Most of this is going to be during the afternoon, kind of like what we saw today. Taking a look at today, we ended up at 91 for the high with 75 degrees the early morning low. Nowhere near any records, but we were pretty close to the average. Now we picked up 3/100ths of an inch of rain during the early part of the day, and then had another quick shower go by around 6 o'clock. So we went up to about 16/100ths of an inch of rain, so a little over 1.75 inches for the month, but we're still nearly 10 inches below normal for the course of the year. Right now 78 degrees, but that dew point at 77, so the atmosphere is pretty juicy. Humidity at 96%. Winds are currently out of the east-southeast at 3. As I said, the radar pretty much quieting down during the evening hours, so overnight I think we'll be okay, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a few widely scattered showers and thunderstorms develop in the offshore waters after midnight sometime, and a few of those may hug the coast as we get toward the early morning hours of Sunday. Notice how the showers and storms are all diminishing across the region. There's a lot of moisture out in the Gulf of Mexico, though. We look at the satellite radar composite, decent amount of cloud cover out there, but this tropical wave and upper level low is going to continue to drift to the west. Not expecting any tropical development. National Hurricane Center still keeping about a 20% chance that we'll see some development here, but at the very least there is a decent amount of moisture that's going to be sliding northward, so much of the Louisiana Gulf Coast and then pushing back over toward Texas will be the receivers of that moisture, and it's going to come in the form of showers and thunderstorms. Now tomorrow with the thunderstorms, it's still going to be hit and miss. It's not going to be a widespread rain, and it won't be an all-day thing either, but any of the thunderstorms that do develop will have the potential to dump some locally heavy rain, and they'll also be very slow to move. So if you get under one of those heavy downpours, it might be sticking around for a while. Now notice on the futurecast, not much going on overnight, although some thunderstorms developing along the coast by the time we reach the sunrise period. Then the rain starts to lift northward over the course of the day. Notice it's still hit and miss, but there will be the possibility of some good tropical downpours. I still think the heaviest amounts of rain tomorrow as well as Monday are going to be anywhere from Lake Charles back down to Galveston, perhaps over toward Houston. So southeast Texas and extreme southwestern Louisiana has the best chance of seeing the heavier downpours, as much as 3 or 4 inches of rain, while here in Lafayette and most of the Acadiana area, I think a good 1 to 2 over the next couple of days will be the best bet. Now, as far as your forecast for the rest of the day, we are looking at temperatures dropping, or tonight rather, dropping back to 75 degrees. Skies should remain mostly clear, although a few coastal storms will start to develop after midnight. Winds will be out of the southeast at 5. Looking ahead to your Father's Day, mostly cloudy skies, rain and thunderstorms likely. A couple of those could be heavy with a high temperature getting up to 87 degrees. Moving along toward next week, it does appear that a ridge of high pressure will start to build in. Therefore, we're talking about lowering rain chances, especially toward the mid and latter part of next week. But of course, that means summer's heat will be returning too. So we'll get back in the 90s and the heat index values going back up to near 100 degrees.
Oh boy, here
Tell
we
your
go
boys
again.
to wish your husband a happy Father's Day.
I sure will. They got to hang out tonight
That's
while
what I
Mom's
heard.
at work.
How was Mr. Incredible?
Guys' night. It was apparently a very good movie, they say.